And now it's my great pleasure to invite the president of AsiaCALL, Dr. Andrew Lyon, to give us a remark. Okay, let's welcome him.
Professor Li Jingke, Professor Chun Mingfei, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the AsiaCALL organization, welcome to AsiaCALL 2014. It's the 13th International Conference of the Asia Association of Computer-Assisted Language Learning. This year, we are very fortunate to be hosted in Taiwan for the first time. Although I have been here maybe 10 or 12 times. It's one of my favorite places. It is the first time that we've had a formal AsiaCALL conference here. And we are very fortunate to be hosted by National Changhua University of Education. Thank you. The organization of the conference is presided over by conference president, Professor Dr. Guo Fenglan. And also, thanks to our dean of the college, Professor Peng Huizhan, I think that's right, Roger, as he's called. And we are grateful for their support and also for their commitment to the conference in countless ways, ranging from guaranteeing visas for our students, for our colleagues, to running very simple things, but time-consuming. Yeah. And also, of course, for the team of people that have been working with Professor Guo. We are truly grateful for that. I should also mention that apart from our distinguished guests that we met yesterday, we also have the founder of AsiaCALL who is here, Professor Dr. Larry Jung from Korea. He's here, and it's a pleasure to see him. Some of us were at the first AsiaCALL conference in Chulalongkorn University in Bangkok. At least two of us were there, I think. The professor and I were there. Every year, we get together to engage in research reporting, call education, and to make new friends and meet old friends. This year is no exception. As I look around, there are many new people and many old faces as well. So we are grateful for that. These activities are supported by focused events, such as our doctoral consortium, which I need to mention. I think it's important to think of AsiaCALL as a research organization, and we do support our doctoral students and try to instill a spirit of research into the field. We are not simply some kind of get-together where we report practices, but we theorize them as well. And I think it's important to say that. We also have our conference workshops, and we will have some other communication events like the open microphone sessions, in addition to the usual keynote and parallel sessions. I also need to mention for those of you who are new that these activities are supported by publications in the form of online proceedings and the AsiaCALL online journal, where we will be publishing some of the papers which have been reviewed. This year's conference theme is capacity building and call, practices and challenges. And we are very fortunate to have three great keynote speakers to set the scene, two of whom are sitting there, Professor Dr. Glenn Stockwell from Waseda University in Japan, Associate Professor Dr. Son Jong-bae from University of Southern Queensland, who is also the president of AsiaCALL, the Asia Pacific Association of Computer-Assisted Language Learning, and Professor Dr. Liu Senqin from National Tsinghua University in Taiwan. I would like to acknowledge their presence and contributions. I think that this is a very important part of who we are. And finally, for those of you, as this is the first session, maybe you will forgive me if I introduce to you the members of the executive committee of this organization, simply because you may want to speak to them. We have never been here before, and so on. So I'd like to introduce you to Vice President, Associate Professor Dr. Kalyan Chattopadhyay, from University of Calcutta, Bankim Sandar Center. And then we have Dr. Anya Lyon, School of Education, Charles Darwin University. Dr. Pham Vu Phi Ho, who is the coordinator of the ESL from the Ho Chi Minh City Open University. And please feel free to approach them and discuss any matters relating to AsiaCALL. Finally, I would like to thank our sponsors, the government organizations which have sponsored this event. I think we owe them a lot. And let me, in conclusion, wish you a warm welcome to National Changhua University of Education, and my best wishes for a wonderful AsiaCALL 2014. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Lyon.